Hi, let's see the quiz review. In the first unit, like introduction to psychology, we have discussed what is psychology, understanding of psychology, its branches, disciplines, nature, and its applications, psychology related to work and daily life. So it gives you the basic understanding of what is psychology and where it is applied. So we had a review of the understanding. Even the board exam, the test, this quiz has been developed in such a way to revise your knowledge and understand how you are applying the knowledge and analyze the situations. Okay, even the board paper will be recollecting the memory, applying the knowledge, creative. So let's see how your understanding is. So far, many people has performed really well, and let's analyze and understand how the question is framed and what is the answer related. Okay, the study of psychology, the first question. Study of psychology is most concerned with which fields of scientific inquiry? Study of psychology. It is very basic definition, even though the question is in elaborated way and twisting you. The very clear definition is psychology studies, experiences, behavior, and mental process. Obviously, we can go for B, but still, though it is connected, the other options are connected. We have only one option which is strong, it is B. The other options are correct and are related to psychology study, but what we learned is experiences, behavior, and mental process. So the answer is B. Okay, and the next one. Identify the false statement. So we have to identify which statement is wrong. Developmental psychologists investigate age-related changes, age-related developmental, such as those occurring during child development and later life. Development and later life. We know lifespan development, health psychology, all these things we have a basic understanding. So the definition is correct. Clinical psychologists investigate the causes and treatment of psychological disorders such as homosexuality. Okay, maybe this is also true, but still, the homosexuality is a preference. It's not a disorder. According to the DSM-5, even though you are not introduced Diagnostics and Statistic Manual and psychological disorders, homosexuality is not a disorder. There is a related one, that is gender identity disorder, where particular problem with the, like a male having female characteristics and behavior is a psychological disorder, but the preference is different. And here generally clinical psychologists will be involved in therapy and assisting psychiatrists and medical settings. Okay, so it is somewhat doubt. Physiological psychologists investigate the association between physiological and behavior of the mind. Yes, we have discussed about galvanic skill response. Okay, and response of behavior, the physical symptoms. All these things are discussed. So this is also true. This is also true. Cognitive psychologists investigate fundamental processes such as attention memory, it is also very clear. So somewhere this option and this option is tricky. And when we can see homosexuality is a preference, and there is also some words like according to the knowledge, causes and treatment, we have to stick with this one. Okay, this is how we can eliminate some options based on the understanding of other options. Okay, even here neural correlations to schizophrenia is also related to physiology. There is a strong connection and the trueness of this one option. So we can go to the option B. Okay. So next question is third question. Which of the following broad domains can be studied by the psychologists? Domains of the psychology. Development process. It is very clear. Yes, we know developmental process. In the previous question itself we discussed. Biological basis of the behavior. Of course, it is also good. Cognitive and affective processes. Yes, this is also true. And psychologists can study all of these domains. Yes, when the above options are very clear, it's clear that we can go for the option D. So option D is the correct answer. So it is really very easy question. There is no such tricky thing. Okay. Sorry. Fourth one. Introspective report is an experiment is given by experimenter, subject, both the experimenter and subject, none of the above. Here, if you can recall the structuralism concept and the session name, branches of psychology or the schools of evolution of psychology, evolution of psychology, in that particularly introspective method is very clearly discussed, and it is not successful or there is a new school of psychology developed because introspective method is too subjective. It can only be understood by the subject himself. The experimenter cannot understand the introspective report. Introspective report is the observation of only oneself. It is about self-observation, and the facts told by the subject itself is the decision making. You cannot make a decision or you can say affirm, confirm the report because the introspection method itself only limited to one person, that is the person who is undergoing the therapy or taking the question or is part of the practical or the experiment. So it is the subject. Only he can only give you the report. Okay. And then of course experimenter can give the psychological report, but in the introspective method it is subject. So you can, if you have good knowledge about the revision of this method, you can select this option. The word psychology comes from Greek 23rd letter psi. It is also very straight question. There is no doubt in at all. If you doubt, you have to revisit the syllabus. Okay. Next, psychology is defined as the scientific study of emotions and beliefs, people and things, perception and the religion, mind and behavior. Mind and behavior is very clear. Emotions and beliefs are not scientifically proved. Our emotions also, we will understand and try to, but it is also defined as a basic one, mind and behavior. Understanding mind and behavior, there is a session we have taken and it is a clear heading available in the textbook. Yes, all can be done, but the strongest answer is mind and behavior. So we can clearly opt the D option. Dash was to structuralism as dash was to functionalism. So James was the founder of functionalism. Wundt was the founder of structuralism. So others are not related. When the functionalism is there, James was the William James. William James was the father of functionalism. Wundt was the first experimental laboratory, Leipzig, all these things. If you can recall the evolution of psychology, you can make the decision. The others are really different and we did not come across also. Okay, next. Watson and Skinner. Skinner's operant conditioning theory both contributed to which school of psychology? James Watson, Skinner. Is behavioralism? It is also a very straight question, right? If you can recall, functionalism psychologist is William James. Cognitive, we can recall cognitive therapy as this is really different. Socio-cultural one, Bandura, social learning theories, cognitive, behavioral therapy, we did not come across one. Skinner, Ivan Pavlov and Watson, J.B. Watson. So all these things, after eliminating all these things, we have the other option behaviorism and operant conditioning theory, which deals with the reinforcements and all, stimulus and response, which gives the behavior, that is the option D. The next question, the behavior is rejected introspection. The behavior, it is also related to the previous question. Okay, introspection is clearly subjective and it cannot be understood by the experimenter and the observer. So it is slow, too slow. It cannot be the option. It invaded by previous policy. This is not at all a retailed one. It delayed too much of data. May be related, but it is not. These three options are very blunder and not at all a standard. But as we know, introspection method is subjective. We can go to this option. It is very simple. Another term for reinforcement is here. If you can see the Skinner's operant conditioning theory, if you can understand the evolution of psychology, it is clearly mentioned the stimulus and response are there, but stimulus, it is the action, response is reaction. But what is reinforcement? It is different. It is not a action or reaction. It is a reward. It is a reward. It can be a what? It can be influencer. It is not a condition. Okay. So obviously, the reward is the option. Stimulus is an action. Response is a reaction. Condition, it is not a condition or a behavior. So the ultimate answer is B. So far we are using elimination technique. In elimination technique, by applying knowledge, as we have a lesser command over the technique. This is a technique which we use in competitive exams, and here I'm also using the same. Next one, a forensic psychologist would be most likely to study accuracy of eyewitness of memory, of course, crime, eyewitness, generally witness related to crime and accuracy. The impact of advertising, he is not a marketing or industrial psychology. It is related to forensic psychology. The effect of hormones, health psychology or physiological psychology, gender differences, developmental or health psychology, learning styles, that is educational psychology, educational. Okay, the eyewitness is related to crime and that crime word can be linked to forensic. So as the other three options are not related to forensic psychology, obviously it is the first one and we have a keyword eyewitness. Okay, next, most human behavior, the human behavior can be easily explained. No, it is not. It is very complex. Has multiple causes. Yes, there can be multiple causes. Stems from unconscious desires. Yes, it is one of the cause. Depends on social influence. Yes, it is also one of the cause. It can be explained. But all these multiple causes, this is one cause, this is one cause, this is two, this is also another cause, but these are all can be linked to this option, and obviously answer B is correct one. Okay, yes, you have to apply the knowledge. Without applying the knowledge, that is the reason these questions are somewhat tricky. So you have to understand the question really well and select the option. Freud emphasized the role of unconscious desires, psychodynamic theory, psychodynamic theory in shaping people's personality. So even in personality, there is unconscious word we will get to understand about Freud psychoanalytic theory. Okay, ego, ego, superego, and these are the keywords: free will, hormones, group influence, social psychology. Hormones is self psychology, free will is behavioral psychology, but there is a word, keyword unconscious, and particularly Freud worked on unconscious behavior. So obviously the answer is the option B is correct. Which school of psychology believes that it is impossible to objectively study the mind? It is functionalist, humanism, and socialism. Three schools are particularly related to human behavior. The functionalistic approach, William James, if you can recall the evolutionary psychology, okay, and particularly these cannot be objectified, but behaviorism can be objectified, which is overt behavior. Okay, functionalistic approach, humanistic approach, socialistic approach are three are really different, and the only different one is behaviorism. So obviously you can select this answer. In the terms of helping solve an important social problem as such as discrimination, the branch of psychology which is most suitable social problem such as discrimination, educational, clinical, social, and industrial. If you can see, dealing with the social problem, obviously the clear word is available, which is social. Discrimination is not a clinical problem. It can be a educational between students, even industrial, but the most suitable answer is it is such an easy question and very clearly about it is social. National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, obviously Bangalore. Okay, it is not Chennai. Chennai is the first psychological laboratory and psychological department established in University of Calcutta. So Haryana, all these things are not related. Haryana, it is different. Okay, so obviously Bangalore is very known answer. It's still there. It is very reputed institute. Who is not a Nobel Prize winner? Even Pavlov won the one for behavioristic one. Herbert Simon won. Roger Sperry won. But William James, it's still the Nobel Prize did not come in during the 1960s. He won. William James has introduced functionalism, and obviously, if you can go through the evolution box, all these questions are there, and particularly these people won the Nobel Prizes, and James, very odd option, and also he is very old person. Then it was not Nobel Prize could not have initiated at all. Okay, then so William James is the one. Okay, and when is the intelligence test? This is also related to evolution of history, and the 1905 is the obvious answer. If you can study the particular box, you can clearly identify it. The other years are related to different inventions. Okay, and moving to next question. 1954 Bureau of Psychology is established in Allahabad. This is also straight question. Calcutta, University of Calcutta, Mysore, it is the second one. Bhubaneswar, it is the third institution, and obviously the others history is different. And Allahabad, this is also can be using the elimination method and select the option. Science and Human Behavior, published by behavioralistic. It can be either Skinner or Pavlov, but Pavlov is his book is different, and obviously Bandura, social psychologist. The obvious question or the option available is Skinner. Okay, next. It's a good question. If you can really observe study this one, DRDO, Defense Research Developmental Organization. Previously, if you can see the textbook, that's option is not available. Defense Scientific Research is there. DSRD is there. DSRO is there. NIMHANS we have discussed. Rehabilitation Council of India, it is also available. Medical Council of India deals with particularly psychiatry and medical doctors, not with the behavioral or psychological ones. So obviously, this option is very clear that MCI is the perfect option, and defense scientific research has a particular department related to psychology, and it is later changed to DRDO. It is knowledge purpose, and it should test your updated knowledge and elimination method. Okay, distorted ways of thinking, yes, but it is due to chemical imbalance in neural transmitters that is biological. Distorted, you may be confused with this one, but here the cause itself is saying that it is cognitive. You may be confused with this one, but the cause is chemical imbalance, that is biological. Okay, so that's where your knowledge is much tested here. Which of the following topics would a psychologist most likely study? Here, weather patterns, it is environmental psychology. Memory changes, it is cognitive psychology. Causes of Vietnam War, it is social psychology. Traumatic events or then, or it can be related to. And the obvious question, all of the above. Yes, you may be confused of memory changes, but whether patterns in Africa is environmental psychology, whether it has effect on human. Causes of Vietnam War, it is related to social psychology. So obviously, the all of the above is a good option. There is a connection. Okay. Procedure in which individuals or subjects were asked to describe their own mental processes. Of course, I have repetitively used this introspection method, subjective and all. Here, the subject's question, you can easily score 3 to 4 marks related to particularly evaluation of psychology only. Most of the questions are created in such a way to give you good understanding of that one. Okay, so obviously that is a super question. And behavioristic, yes, cognition, psychoanalysis cognition is different and it is a very straight question. I need not to stress more on this question. Let's move forward to the last question. Gestalt psychology emerged as a reaction to the structuralism. Obviously, this is answer. Let's see. Behaviorism is after Gestalt, before Gestalt it is, then functionalism, William James, it is after structuralism. But what the Gestalt psychology, it has seen introspective method, functionalistic method, all these things, and it when comes to the structure of the mind, whole is different from single parts of the subject. Parts of the subject. Okay, if you can see understand the Gestalt psychology, you will come to know how it is different from structuralism. The obvious answer is A. So that's how, yes, it is a very tricky test and quiz, but still the application of knowledge is really important and it tests the patience. And this is how difficult if we gain the knowledge and have much understanding of the subject, so we have to work more on the understanding and application of the knowledge and thoroughly go through the textbook. If you understand that one, this is really a good, there can be one or two tricky questions we can miss, but obviously if you have good understanding, you can clearly understand and perform well in this test. Okay, thank you so much. Keep in mind that application of knowledge and understanding is really important. And then we will see the next quiz and expected all you perform really well. All the very best.